Welcome back to Racing Rundown. Today, this is going to be a very brief video, and I apologize for this announcement having to come in this format, but due to circumstances, I was not able to officially make this announcement until this point. So, it is, of course, Wednesday, the week of the Kentucky Derby, and this is not it for everything that we shall be doing on Racing Rundown for the Kentucky Derby. This Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be partnering once again with WRHU Radio to produce content for horse racing along with them. If you remember back in November, and also I have talked about this on several occasions, I am a member of WRHU Radio, Hofstra University, and back in November, I had a Breeders' Cup preview show, which aired on WRHU and also aired on Racing Rundown as well. And we are doing the same thing for the Kentucky Derby, except we're doing things a little bit different with that. So this is an announcement as to what the radio show will entail, where you can listen to it, and also just general information about that. So to start off with, this show will be airing this evening on WRHU's Hofstra Alternative Web Channel stream site, and I will link that below in the description. We will be running from 8 p.m. to approximately 10 p.m. We will probably run a few minutes after 10 p.m., but give or take between 8 to 10 p.m. And I will be hosting the show alongside the one and only horse doc, Dr. Gregory Barroza, who also produces our WRHU Belmont Stakes preview show. So I will be hosting that alongside him, and then a couple other folks, my friend Ronnie, who has been on Racing Rundown before, and then also WRHU's Associate Sports Director, Bo Dragone. So those are the four people who will be bringing the Kentucky Derby preview show on the Hofstra Alternative Web Channel stream. As I said, link to that will be in the description below. We have some few folks who will be joining us. I sat down with Jay Privman last week, as we usually do around Kentucky Derby time, to talk to him about the Kentucky Derby, so he will be joining us. In addition, we will also discuss the first leg of the English Triple Crown, or the first of the 5 British Classics, whichever way you want to slice that. With Richard Hoyles, I sat down with him a couple weeks ago to talk about the 2,000 guineas with a little bit of discussion about the 1,000 guineas. We also had the pleasure to be joined by Tim Yakteen, who will be training 2 of the Kentucky Derby starters. Bo, one of my co-hosts for this, sat down with Tim a couple weeks ago to talk to him about his horses. And we also will have the privilege of pleasure of being joined by Sonny Leone, jockey of Rich Strike, last year's Kentucky Derby winner. I sat down with Sonny earlier this week to discuss with him about that. And then we also have a few snippets of content from other racing folks that Dr. Gregory Barroza was able to get. He talked to some trainers who have horses in the Kentucky Derby, some past Kentucky Derby winning jockeys that he knows, and then also just general figures in racing. So it's going to be a fun 2 hours that we will be having on the Hofstra Alternative Web Channel. Once again, the link to that will be below in the description, and also, as always, be sure to check out the other content that we have on Racing Rundown. We hope to see you this evening, and then in some fashion, the WRHU Kentucky Derby preview show will air on the Racing Rundown networks probably after tonight. Thursday afternoon probably will be when I will release that. I'm still not sure what fashion I will release it, but I will release it in some fashion. So with that being said, we will see you next time, and be sure to check out all of that. Have a good one.